The party sweeter, soca vibes and liquor. I could wine 100 meter, soca vibes and liquor.
Your home for everything soca and everything Carnival.
For 7 she had different places.
Power 95, soca in Jab Nation. Ladies Room, come see you compliments. Renwick Thompson and Company Limited, agents for Western Union.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
The percussive melodies that are truly Grenadian.
It's taking over.
This is Power 95, soca in Jab Nation.
Well, what do he? I can understand this boy. I doesn't post up man on my Facebook and my Instagram and stuff, you know. I really doesn't be doing them things. Sorry. My man, yes, you is my man. But no way I posting you up on the gram. What you mean? What you feel? That is not the plan. You want me lose my likes and comments them from the fans? I ducking camera like plague. They don't have to know you is there. And if you end up in the pic, it's stickers over your face. Now miss my man. But no way I posting you up on the gram. What you mean? What you feel? That is not the plan. You want me lose my likes and comments them from the fans? I ducking camera like plague. They don't have to know you is there. And if you end up in the pic, it's stickers over your face. Now me and you on a date. Lobster and shrimp on my plate. I pull out my phone to stop my food. You pull out money to pay. I don't post in you. I don't post in you. I don't post in you. What you mean? Don't force it now. I don't post in you. I don't post in you. I don't post in you. What you mean? Don't force it. But right, I in that date. I on that vacation. We fly back. My pictures, you know, in that. Right, I in that date. I on that vacation. We fly back. Boy, you want to spoil that? So act like you don't
No
know.
face, no case. No, I'm coming to you as a woman. None of that.
You're gonna be trouble for sure. They want to mash up our good life, so if you see I raise my phone, I want you duck down low. Boy, book the flight that we roll. You in the back, I in the front row. With champagne and caviar and pedicure for my toes. Snap a pic with you just for show. Make you feel like going
So
and
protect yourself and protect your energy. Lady Laguerre, no post.
I don't post in you. I don't post in you.
So you're not coming to you as a woman. No.
What you mean? Don't force it now.
No post.
I don't post in you.
Good morning,
I don't
Christelle.
post in
Good
you.
morning, Crony.
I don't post in you.
Good morning,
What you mean?
Shante.
Don't force it. But
Linda, good morning. Andrea, good
on
morning.
that vacation, we fly back. My pictures, you know.
Good morning, Sonia. We up and running one more time. Betty and Duncan, good morning.
On that vacation, we fly back.
Who's here? Who's here? Good morning, Ingrid.
My man, yes, you is my man.
Maureen, Isaac, good morning.
Hey, I posting you up.
Rita Williams, good morning.
What you mean? What you feel? That is not the plan. You want me lose my likes and comments them from the fans? Tell them we don't post no man. I tell them we don't post no man. Some girl and they
Morning, Keisha.
take away we man. Tell them
Good
we
morning, Keisha. Good
we
morning.
don't post no man.
Akeem, good morning.
Snapchat, Twitter, WhatsApp.
Good morning, Chris. How are you?
I don't post in here. I don't,
Morning, Michelle.
I don't post in here.
Chris, come in and knock stop complaining.
I don't post
Shatonia Blackman, good morning.
in here. I don't post in here. What you mean don't force it? But right, I in that date. I on that vacation. We fly back. My pictures, you know, in that. Right, I in
Is
that
there
date. I
problem?
on that vacation. We fly back. Boy,
Morning, Donna.
spoil that.
Y'all come on the live and share.
I mean,
Come
what
on,
we
come
end
on.
Done tomorrow.
Terrence Wells, good
You
morning.
need to go back and just delete all them posts. I drop down low. Boy, book the flight that we roll. You in the back, I in the front row. With champagne and
Vice Man, good morning. You're in the greens. All right.
with you just for show. Make you feel like going.
Good morning. Oh, you're here.
Right before we double load. Switch on
Ada, good morning. Candy Kiss Lawrence, morning. Glendolyn. Fatima, good morning.
I don't post in you. What you mean? Don't force it now. I don't post in you. I don't post in you.
Bella Ramel, good morning.
Post in you. What you mean? Don't force it. But right, I in that.
With nobody. Morning, Queen Bee.
That vacation, we fly back. My pictures, you know, in that. Right, I in that date. I on that vacation, we fly back. Boy, you want to spoil that? My man, yes, you is my man. But no way I posting you up on the gram. What you mean? What you feel? That is not the plan. You want me lose my likes and comments them from the fans? Tell them we don't post no man. I tell them we don't post no man. Some girl and they too jealous. They want take away we man. Tell them we don't post no man. I tell them we don't post no man. No Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, WhatsApp, or no Instagram. Hey, I don't post in here. I don't post in here.
You forced me.
I don't post in here. What you mean? Don't post it now.
London in the building, Donna Springer, Leanne, and everybody getting ready to come to the Greens. Morning, Delroy. What up, Delly? Delly, you here or you gone? Because I can't keep up with you, I swear.
We fly back.
But anyways, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It is another Ladies Room Carnival edition. And of course, we got with us the beautiful Valene Nedd. She's on the inside. Second female artist for the season. And of course, it's always a pleasure having Valene here. So we just get her in. And then we're going to kick it off. Yeah, I love this song.
Look it rolling down a drain. I pick it up, reach it up, and I take a shot again. It's mass in the band with me dogs and them. Like a jail with the jack to a job and them. Liquor in the flask, we don't cause problem. But if you start any trouble, well, it's hey, 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 where you head, 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 where
Jam King.
you head, where you head, where you head,
Where you head?
where you head, where you head.
Jacqueline, good morning. Where is your co-pilot, Naya?
The liquor where I take it, have it gone.
Daniel Dumisat, good morning.
Vicious smoker ring, just come and give me. Just flip it like a switch and turn me on. Bring out the liquor, bring out the booze.
Queen B, good morning.
Whatever you choose, push and strong and mash up our clothes. I'm feeling like I'm missing my screws. We high everywhere we go. Cause the rum we never letting go. It's mass in the band with me dogs and them. Like a jail with the jack to a job and them. Liquor in the flask, we don't cause problem. But if you start any trouble, well, it's hey, 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 where you head, 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 where
I
you head.
swear I don't know how Jam King comes up with these slangs and these songs, but I swear. Michelle Douglas, good morning.
He head gone down the road and he leave me.
My head is right here, not going anywhere.
Have it gone. Some fish and smoker ring, just come and give me. Just flip it like a switch and turn me on. Yo, son, man, when I say where you head, I mean it's like when the liquor hit you,
Tell what you have to ask the matter as
you
that.
get crazy. You lose your brain, your mind. Where you,
I've tried.
where you head, where you head.
You want to know where my head is? I don't know. But as I said, I tried. All right. Anyways, we up and running one more time. Welcome back, everybody, to the room, the Ladies Room Carnival edition. And this morning, oh, Naya is here. I thought they said you were under the influence, Naya. My apologies. See how they just lie at people? Watch, listen. I have to take everything you hear with a pinch of salt these days, because I really believe the lady that you were under the influence, but here you are up and running. See why you can't go with everything on social media, right? Boy, I tell you. Jackie, so that's another story for another day. We'll get back to that. All for now. All for now. Let's get the show on the road. I think we need a little more light over by Valene. So we can get her on the screen. Let me just get some light. Give me a little assistant. Oh, Kayla, what happened? You even checking in on me? Kayla! No message. What's going on?
Yeah, yeah. Wake up, shake up, Wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up.
All right, so we're working with
Wake up.
gas right now and we're good to go.
4 hours and 1
Valene is in the building.
Play hard.
Yeah, we had to have a little selfie moment and all of that, and then we're gonna get down. What up, Queen? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the room. How
Thank
are
you so
you?
much for having me. I'm good.
Oh, you look tired.
Yes.
It's that time again.
Yeah, that time again.
And from what I've heard, I mean, the artists whoever spoken to, and you worked with, they have nothing but just good vibes where you're concerned, because you're not only an artist, but you also provide background vocals, and Dash was like singing your praises so highly last week, and he says he's so proud of your growth, and now you'll be able to do your thing at home without having to run here, run there, and run
Yeah.
everywhere. So that's definitely progress. So
Thank you so much.
good to go. But how have you been? It's that time of the year again. Music.
That's all that has been in my ears. Music. I need a break.
From since when? When did the season officially start for you? Walk us
Let's
through your
say-
season.
From since it never stopped, all during COVID up until now. Headphone in my ears.
This is your love,
It's my love.
It's your first love.
But
so
I check in and I say, nah, boy, girl, you need a break.
how do you get a break though? Because like I said, you're not only an artist, you also provide services for other people.
Yeah.
And now Carnival is no longer seasonal. Man put
No.
out tune anytime they feel like, and
Exactly.
they need background vocals. So how do
From
you strike
here,
that
when I get back
balance?
home, it's work again.
So how do you strike that balance?
Whenever I get that chance to take that rest, I take it.
And how often is that chance? Like on a daily
Lately-
basis, like how much rest do you get on a daily basis, on an ordinary day?
For some reason, when I start my morning, usually 3, 4, I'm up like for no reason, whatever that is. And it's like from then up until I'm ready to sleep.
And then you go again 3,
And
4.
then, and then I go again.
I don't envy you because believe me, the little 2 hours that I get, I need like 48 hours to recover. After taking one little night out and a little dew fall on me, I'm ready to get 48 hours, no interruption, just rest. So imagine you having to do this for
Yeah.
years. But amidst everything, what would you say, what keeps you going? Because I mean, being female is one, being in this industry which is dominated by men, that alone has its challenges. But what is that thing that really keeps you motivated and like, girl, we got to do this regardless?
The love,
Mm.
the love. Personal messages from people. Imagine someone tells you that your music helps with their anxiety and their depression. So it's like, I have to keep my head above water until the universe is ready for me, because I have people to attend to,
And
musically.
how important would you say is support?
It is important because there are times when you feel like you don't even have it. Sometimes the people that are around you, it's not like if they don't support you, but you have to remember that they have their own little things going on. But then again, slight selfishly, you just want that extra.
Sure. Yeah. It's human nature. You want that
Yeah.
extra,
Exactly.
especially when you're pushing so hard. You just need
Yeah.
just a little bit. Guys over the Grande Tang, good mornings. The bus coming down. All right, big up, Judy. Good to have you guys on board. Darling, you're gonna have to take a break after the season in October. Well, hopefully.
I don't think that happening.
Now tell us about some of the work you've been doing on a personal level, and of course, involving other artists. Because it's something y'all don't do. Y'all don't blow your horns at all. You just see things
Sometimes I
happening.
do. Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. You see, there are people who, they say there's jinxie vibes.
Yeah, John BD vibes. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And before I used to be very open, like
Mhm.
overly
Post
open.
everything.
Everything. And then it's like sometimes you're excited to post something, excited to let people know something, and then it falls through. So what you going back and tell them? So I try my best now to kind of like hold back and be like the element of surprise, just hit you with something. And on a personal level, well, oh my gosh, I want to thank Problem Child especially and gratefully because I mean, I get a message this morning again. You have work to do. So I
So we're
want to,
taking it. Hello.
yeah, I want to thank him because if it wasn't for him, I would not have been doing so much of work now. And it's like he put me onto people,
Mhm.
and then people put me onto people. So that connection, I'm really, really
Yeah.
happy.
I had a bigger problem because that is something I hear a lot about him, that he's not selfish.
No,
He
he's not.
shares the bread. He makes contacts.
Yeah.
He gives people, advice. He's always available. You can link him, and he's not want to hog everything for himself
No,
because he's an amazing writer himself. He's also a
exactly.
very, very good artist. And he always shares the love. I've heard that about him.
He does.
He always shares the love, and that's a good thing. So thank you, Problem Child. Thank you so much, Grenada. Appreciates you. But in terms of who you've been working with, what are some of the songs we can say? Hey, as we go, because sometimes you hear and you don't know. Like,
Um, well, same problem, child. I know they have a couple tracks that he did this year. You would hear my vocals on some of it. Can't remember because there's so much I've done.
hmm,
Yeah, there's so much that I've done. Um, I've done like for Marshall Montano. Um, you know, it's
me
like I had to
about
write it on.
you.
It's like I had to write it on a paper.
Listen, I was say God gives some people talent and others he don't because he God know. If I were the one with that talent, listen, people will get sick of me.
I
'Cause
know, right?
I'll be posting
So it's
everything
like
that is done
Patrice
out there.
Roberts, she have to fly out and she can't complete certain things. So it's like they send it and it's like, yeah, man, fly out more often. You can't handle, send it for me.
Mhm.
Through Moto, I would have done for Destra. I've done for Moto as well too. Farmer Nappy. Um,
Because people sort of, downplay the importance of background
yeah,
vocals and don't realize how much a background vocal can make a song,
it
bring
does.
more vibe to the song, bring more warmth to the song. It's
Yeah,
not just the main artist, sometimes, but you hear them in the background. So, as the name
it helps.
implies,
Yeah,
background. So, you pay
exactly.
attention to the actual artist itself. But you guys, you guys
Fireman
do an
Hooper,
amazing job.
Fireman Hooper, Grab a Finesse. Oh my gosh,
You
too
got a
much.
wide. That's a nice long list
Yeah,
that you
even Mr. Vegas.
How does that
I've
make you
done.
feel though? Seeing that where you started, I mean, your whole thing was to be an artist. How did you get into
Yeah,
the background part of it?
well, that is what I started off doing. In
You
the
started
first,
background
I
first?
started doing
Why
backgrounds
I thought you
first.
started singing
Yeah,
first.
I
Oh,
started
okay.
doing backgrounds more, and
Mhm.
through Nordley is when I started getting a little bit more
Oh
involved
yes,
in.
Bonanza Fat Man. Yes,
Right,
now I
it's through
remember.
him, and I'm still working with him up to this day.
Mhm,
You hear in
mhm.
Rankin Marvin, I've seen everybody post. Yeah, my vocals there
Thank you,
behind
man.
that. He never leave me. I never left him.
Mhm,
We have been working for a lot of years.
mhm,
You know,
mhm. Man, the love is coming in. Well, now when they reach on your shade of skin, you got a beautiful skin. Thank you, Sheena. We
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Brenda says, Valene, you were born to do great things. Love you is very modest and always has been.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she is. Because I tell you, that's why I say God gives some people talent and he don't give others. Because trust me, if that was a talent I had, listen, my page would be literally filled. Y'all be sick of me.
Yeah, sometimes
You
I post, and sometimes it's like they will hear it. Many a times when you go and you search up a Marshall or you search up a
know?
Patrice, sometimes you'll just see my name coming up or some of my music coming up because of how they title the tracks.
Mhm,
Even for Fear and Lions, Children of the Future.
mhm.
I've done for so much of them that
You must be so proud, I don't care. It's good to be
because I
humble
get
and
into hear
modest,
it
but
first. And big up to Dash, you understand? Because most
yeah.
of his work,
Yeah,
he
he
sends it
said
for
that.
me
He
to
said,
do.
listen, he
So
says Valene is a beast. He says the best thing she could have done was to organize herself so you don't have
yeah.
to be running from studio to studio to do it one time.
And thanks
Somebody
to
send you
Mr. Lex
something
as
1 o'clock in the morning. Hey, you're getting it before 6 o'clock. So it's a big deal. Now coming back to the artist side of things though,
hmm
regardless of all the pressure, regardless of all the challenges that you face, you still continue to persevere. You still continue to put out good music. What is, apart from the love that you said you have for the game? There are lots of other young female artists who want to come into it, but as I was talking to one not so long ago, and she said, "You know what? I'm scared of what they will say. I don't want to go on stage because I was on a live and I see how we're hard. We're
Yeah.
so much harder on the female artist than than the men. And because as a female artist, you have to do from the looks, to the vocals, everything has to be on point. Guys just go on stage, whatever, piece of short
Exactly.
pants, t-shirt, singing song, you're good to go. So that is one thing that this little artist said to me, and I'm gonna feature her on one of these days. Is one of the things that it scares her from going further, like taking it seriously. Now, as a seasoned artist, what would you say to somebody, or to this young lady in particular?
Expect people to say things, that's their opinion. Their opinion shouldn't matter. But there are times when it does, because we are humans, it will trickle you. I very rarely go and look at lives. Sometimes I don't even go and look back at my performance because I don't want to see nobody say nothing. Although I've grown accustomed, it still is kind of irky because we're in 2023 and the same set of people, doing the same set of things year after year. It's like you're tired, Be bold, be strong enough, be tough. It's something that you love, it's something that you want to do. It will take some time. But when you get into the group of things, it's like whatever, do your thing.
Makes sense,
Yeah, do your thing.
And I think that is what really, really, and I'm sure at some point you grow into what you're doing.
Exactly.
Your confidence might be shaky when you start, but as
Yes.
you go on
You
day
get
by day by
accustomed.
year, your confidence builds. Now you've done almost every part of soca: groovy, power, calypso. Now you a master at all of them. Your vocals, I mean, it's not something that one can ever say is not like there.
Yeah.
But what makes you, out of all of them, which one do you think is your stronger niche?
Groovy, of course. But as like I kind of feel like kind of boxed in. It's like people start getting accustomed to the
That's you, the
groovy. So it's like
grooves.
even if I drop a power, it's like
Is that we want to hear? We go
yeah, we
here.
want to hear the groovy. But I always believe in it's okay. I believe in hits and misses. So I dropped something. It was kind of I'll drop something again. Best believe. Calypso, they have always wanted me to be a part of the Calypso arena. So eventually, because I'm still sort of new, but eventually I'll get there. I love it.
Trust
It's
me.
very
You have to love it to be in this, because you could have settled with doing your background thingy
exactly.
and making your money
It's
and
challenging.
whatever.
That's what I love about the Calypso. It's challenging. The topics. I wish it could be a little bit broadened, but when you go to individual tents and you listen to different calypsonians that people don't really know about, they are the ones that really have the the kind of calypso that I
Yeah.
think people really, really
But
love and
Calypso is
enjoy.
pressure. Calypso is real pressure. Imagine
Yeah.
having to do not one but two songs back to back.
But I wish I could done away with this too. It's a long. Imagine you have 10, 15 calypsonians in a
It's
tent.
funny you said that, because Sheldon was here yesterday and he was saying the same thing. He thinks we should go down the one Calypso
People
road.
get tired.
So even if
You
your
as the
song is like
artist get
6-7
tired.
minutes,
Exactly.
do a
The
nice
judges
Calypso.
eventually get tired. The patrons, yes, they are wrongly supporting, but you can tell after a while the shoulders kind of shrug. It's like so.
No, not so- was it this year, or when was it this year, or the 2 years? I can't remember when exactly, but Trinidad started doing that, and there was a huge outcry. Oh, you're killing the culture, we're killing Calypso, and what have you. But they seem to have settled down, and it's working now, because us as humans, when we hear anything that's to do with change, we're always we rather have something stay one way and don't work and just fail a million times than say, you know what, let's try something else and see how it works. And Sheldon was saying the same thing yesterday, that he thinks one Calypso is the better way to go, to keep that interest, to keep the vibe and everything going. So hopefully it's something the different associations and the carnival body would consider, based on how the other artists feel about it. But like I said, especially when you're older, people and change.
No,
That's like, I was like, oh, young people always want to come and change your thing.
exactly.
And
You just reach where you go.
then you want to go talking about one song. We want to do a whole 2 songs. So, but it's something that is worth considering. It's evolution. That's our theme we're working with this year. So We have to evolve. Can't just do the same thing. Sheena is asking, so you can only sing about certain topics for calypso. I've always wondered, how does that work?
Oh,
So she's asking if you can only sing about certain topics for calypso, like the social issues, all of that.
no, you could
Mhm.
sing just about anything, but I think we have just been in this,
Ooh, this
cell of
box.
oneness.
Social commentary.
If you don't sing about politicians, it's like nobody wants to listen to you, and I'm
Mhm.
willing to take that risk because
Mhm.
I don't want to do that. There's so much. If you listen to the calypsonians outside of Grenada, they have so much of broadened topics that are exciting, and you can still learn something
Mhm.
from it. Sing about social issues, about child
Mhm.
abuse. You could sing about breakdowns in homes.
Global warming.
Exactly,
Mhm.
financial issues.
Wars.
Education.
Mhm.
I think it starts from the head. If they come and try to bring a difference, I think that others may eventually follow.
Hmm. Well, we hope that can be fixed and fixed pretty soon.
We hope
Now,
so.
in terms of your work this year, you've done a lot of work this year.
Yes, I
A
was
lot
like,
of
I want to be
songs.
a,
What happened this
Tara
year?
the Governor. I want to be a Lava Man. You know what I
Listen,
mean? I just want to be dropping tracks
I'm
upon
still
tracks.
I'm still trying to decide between Lava, Terra, and Jab King.
And Job
Which
King.
one? Which one? Which one has the most amount of songs in rotation? But the thing about it is, people seem to think you only need one or two songs. But if you have songs that are really hits, because all the songs that those guys have, it's like
Exactly. It's
mhm,
hitting,
mhm, mhm,
so they are my like source of motivation and stuff. Yeah. So I decided to just put out tracks, girl, what hit, what miss,
but you put it up.
but I'm putting it out.
I like that. Tell us about some of the songs that you have. This one is one of my ooh. It's like wow,
I know, right?
love it,
And
love it.
low key, the
Mhm.
men love it low key.
No, they
They
do.
wouldn't come and
Delroy says what? That song "Long Time" does something to me every time I hear it. Make sure she
you
sings it
know,
before she leave. Of
they
course.
low key message and say, no, we love that song. I know some of them must be attached, so
Mhm.
they didn't really want
To
to.
say come out publicly and
Yeah, but they enjoy that a lot.
Mhm.
I have, of course, Pressure. I have Find You. A lot of people love Find You as well.
Mhm.
Um, Wake Up.
Wake up. Mhm. Love
Big up
wake
to
up.
DJ Desktop. He's
Mhm.
not just a DJ, I don't know.
Mhm.
Um,
You have
what else? I
Assay.
have Assay.
Mhm.
I have Fly Away.
Mhm.
Collaboration with Miss Fluffy. That one is Trouble. Then I have a collaboration with Area Code.
Then you have the one on the old school
Then I
rhythm.
have the one in the old
Wine,
school.
wine,
Yeah,
wine.
wine, wine,
Mhm.
wine. If you realize, I didn't even
You
promote
remember
it
all the
because it's like,
songs.
girl, you have so much. Let it find it with Papa.
Yeah. So in terms of the putting your songs together, the writing and all of that, you do everything yourself or do you have help?
Yeah, the majority. Will Find You was
Mhm.
written by Jerry. Big up to Jerry. I don't know. That's Jude Robertson
Mhm.
or Jude Roberts. Sorry. Um, what else? The collaboration that I would have done with Area Code was written also by Jamie Nedd. So big up to Ned Beats. And the rest, I think I wrote the rest. For Pressure, I would have sent the vocals one way, and then of course Peck Jones rearranged the chorus. I think I started off with the chorus first, and he rearranged it and put the verse first, and I was like, that's bad,
Mhm.
So most of the writing I do.
Great. Now you spoke about do you doing all of your writing. What are some of the things that inspires you to find those lyrics, to put those lyrics together?
Just about anything. I
Mhm.
think long time that rhythm was sent to me, and I think I put a next song on it, and Jason was like, "We ain't looking for that kind of thing. We're looking for something else." I was like, "Boy, I wonder how to attack it." And I was like, I thought of a level of um movie type. Maybe that song could play in some, movie. Maybe that
Mhm.
song could
Mhm.
play in a video game type of setting. So I just bounce it,
Just work with it.
work with it, and you know,
It
they
makes
love
sense.
that.
It makes sense.
Pressure is off of personal experiences.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
You always have to throw a little bit of that in there, and like
Wake Up is a
Because
motivational song, of
I think when you
course.
put your personal experience into it, there's more passion, there's more
Yeah,
energy because it's coming from a real place,
yeah.
not something that you just sat and imagine, but you can relate to. So the passion and the energy is always there.
Fly Away is same personal experience to Fly Away, Peter. You know,
Mhm. I like that. I really do.
Trouble also. Trouble was written by Power. That song that I did with Miss Fluffy was
Mhm,
written by Power.
mhm.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of you mentioned, of course, collaboration, area code, and what have you. Who are the artists you would really like to like do something with, like a nice collaboration with? Could be Grenadian or non-Grenadian. Well, two. Which Grenadian artist and
Well,
which
I
non-Grenadian?
find the males and I find it taking real long, to say let's work.
Hmm.
But
You know what I wanted you to respond to, Alma Boy.
well, people wanted that. It have some songs I just have to leave it alone.
Listen, I was
And no,
waiting.
people
I was waiting for somebody to answer Alma Boy, please and thanks. And what is the man you leave me for? And I really wanted to know what is the woman you leave me for. Now I've been like,
and
listen.
all right. You see what happened to certain things does discourage you because
Mhm,
there would have been a track that I wanted to do an answer back to, and I wasn't like given the pass to get it done. So it's like
mhm,
those things are like a sort of discouragement. If it has to happen naturally, it will happen. You know.
mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
As Ian Allen would say something, don't beat up. You
Yeah,
can
it can't beat
you
up all the
can
time.
you can beat up yourself all
Certain
the
things I
time.
will
You
talk
just
about, I'll be
mhm,
vocal about, but other
mhm.
times,
Yeah, just
just
need to
leave it alone.
put things out in the atmosphere and let
Yeah.
it do what it do. Sheena says we need to talk about the different careers within the music industry. They thought you'd see their passions can be lucrative because it takes a lot for a song to come together. Listen, I tell people all the time, it's not the artist jumping up on stage and making all the money in this industry. They're not. They make a portion of it. But you see the people who write
Hmm.
and produce, these are the people who call the shots.
Once they take
Mhm,
in their side of the business seriously, because
mhm,
there are times producers don't even make anything.
mhm,
They do the production for the artists and they don't make anything, or they don't even request.
mhm,
And if you don't have like distribution of your music, or you're signed to a copywriting agency, then you
mhm,
can't get any
mhm,
returns. And even with copyright, if your music is not on heavy rotation, if your music is not streaming,
mhm,
if people are not buying your music,
mhm,
then you don't see any returns. So it's very
mhm,
technical.
mhm, mhm, mhm. There's a lot to take into
So artists
consideration.
do make money. I
Mhm.
mean,
They
if you
do,
have a
they
hit,
do.
they do. But
But songwriters,
yeah,
they
songwriters outside,
they
they make
really, yeah.
real money.
Because that's why I tell problem child. I'm like, listen, you're on vacation every day of your life
Exactly.
because, like, singing for him is a hobby. Writing is his full time job, and the
Yes, it
singing
is.
part of it is like,
Yeah.
if you book me, you book me. And but me not a fighter behind all the on this booking thing. But let me write.
That's how I want to speak to. I give myself by the end of the year.
What is your long term goal in the music industry? What's
I
the
love the
ultimate goal?
stage. I love the stage. I love the stage more with a band. I'm putting it out there. I love the stage more with a band. But to be honest, you see behind the scenes, you see our problem child has be
Yeah,
all
yeah,
over.
yeah.
There's, great business behind it. And I want to see myself more heavily involved. I want to be able to take over all small islands, all islands in the Caribbean. Call me
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
to get
mm-hmm,
all work done.
mm-hmm.
I not just do soca, do reggae, dancehall, R&B.
Speaking of which, we need to see more flyers. We need to see more
Yeah,
stuff like that. Book me. You
yeah.
can't sit and wait.
I
Listen,
know.
you have to be proactive. You have to. This is your bread and butter. This is what you love. You got to make it work for you.
Yeah, so
So
more of that.
do more advertising of
Yeah,
yourself. Putting it out there that this is what you do. Well, we're talking competition on Thursday night. You'll be singing in position 2023.
yeah.
23. So you're back on the competition stage. So what is the plan? We're going with long time, right? Which one are you doing?
We're doing pressure.
Pressure?
Yeah.
Where's
Long
pressure?
time.
I don't have no
Come bring
pressure.
your bumper, say, and apply some pressure.
Which song is that?
That's on a half smile rhythm. It
Oh,
has pop.
oh, but that's not a name. That's not the name, Mr. Jones.
I think you have it as pump.
You have it as pump. Hold on. On the half smile, pump. Okay, there we go. I thought you was gonna do long time.
Long time.
I thought you was long timing, man. Brenda, we need you on this. Brends, long time or pump? I just messed up my flow right now. I was a long time, seriously. Delroy, anyways, you're gonna be on stage doing this to give us a taste of it. So let me make up my mind in two of them. All right, Brenda. So we're gonna decide which one of the two. She's gonna do the two of them, and let's see which we can pressure
One
her
is
into
more
doing.
bouncy and one is more
What's slow?
Yeah.
All right, go on.
As you enter, right there in the center, something blocking it, nothing couldn't penetrate. I start to wonder what could be the matter. Dial your number to tell you to come over. Use the right one for the walk, so why not complaining? Bring your tools, it's time to walk and start the hammering. It starts to drip, you know the trick, know how to fix this thing. Fix thing, yeah. Come bring your bumper, say, and apply some pressure. Problems are there's no boy to release the water. Come bring your bumper, say, and apply some pressure. Problems are there's no boy to release some. Watch all you want to come down, 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 down. Watch all you want to come down, 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 down. So much water come down, 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 down. So much water come down, 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 down. So much water come down. No hesitation, we on a mission to fix the issue. Water vibration. When you use the big screw, it's easy tension. Easy tension. Water start pouring down. Use the right one for the walk, so why not? Bring your tools, it's time to walk and start the hammering. You know the trick, it start to drip, know how to fix this thing. Fix thing, yeah. Come bring a bumper, say, and apply some pressure. Problems are there, some boys are release some water. Come bring your bumper, say, and apply some pressure. Problems are there, some boys are release some. Watch all the water come down, 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 down. Watch all the water come down, 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 down. So much water come down, 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 down. So much water come down, 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 down. So much water come down. So much water. Plenty water.
I don't think they was ready for this one.
I'm torn. I really do, but I love this one. I swear. Hold on. All right, so let me try the other one and see. But for so far, I'll tell you what the score is on the chat after.
It's a long, long time. It's a long time, me and you never link up. How will you come and drink some water out of my cup? I don't mean to sound fresh, I don't mean to be rude. It's a long, long time, we never get some from you. We never get some. Oh, I wanna feel your touch, baby. Oh, kiss me on my cheek, kiss me on my lips, baby. You wanna get hot, hot, hot. When you pull it back, yeah, I miss that. Yeah, I miss that. Ooh, grab me by my hips and bend me over. I love it when you do me drunk or sober. The vibes like you just bring it like no other. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a long time, me and you never link up. How are you come and drink some water out of my cup? I don't mean to sound fresh, I don't mean to be rude. It's a long, long time, we never get some from you. We never get some. Oh, I wanna feel your touch, baby. Oh, Kiss me on my cheek, kiss me on my lips, baby. How are you come over? Like the night we ended on Rover. Make noise and it's Ventura. I'll make you tripping like a cooler. So come let the fires kick in. Snoop Dogg with the juice and gin. Drunk or sober, still win. Grab me by my hips and bend me over. I love it when you do me on the sofa. The vibes like you just bring it like no other. Yeah. It's a long time me and you never link up. I come and drink some water all the time. I don't mean to sound fresh, I don't mean to be rude. It's a long time. We never get some. Oh, I wanna feel your touch, baby. Oh, kiss me on my cheek, kiss me on my lips, baby.
All right. I hear all your pump it is. Jeez. I heard y'all the first, second, third time. The whole pump down. Shelly Waldron. Okay, well, Shelly sealed it. With, yeah, you say pump. That's it. There's no hesitation. no, nothing. Brent says long time is for Tabanka and rainy days. And when you're driving from Point Saline to Sauterres, and when you bounce up a sweets in a dance. Pump is for competition. All right, I heard you guys. Jeez, pumping up the whole life this morning. No, for real. And Shelly's, I was about to make that point, and Shelly just said it. How do you manage a song exactly like the song? Because there are artists you record in the studio and then you tell them do a live thingy. It's like, huh? But with you, and I tried turning the music down more so we can hear more of you. You sound in sync, like totally.
Well, I don't know. I can't explain it.
It's a
because
gift.
sometimes I be like, I know that's not one of my best, and then people say, no, it's like, okay. But sometimes it's like, okay, I get the point, I understand. I can't explain it.
Like I said, you got a gift. And not everybody have that gift and talented. So you still have to be thankful for small mercies. Because
Yes,
if I could sing.
I know, you probably might have been showing.
Hello. I'll be on the show every day singing for no reason. They'll have to tell me it's not about you, it's about the music. No, seriously, God knows what he does, what he knows. Can't give everybody everything. Some people, no, that's not for you because you're going to do too much, right? But like I said, you just continue to be so humble and focused. Music is your thing, and that is what you pay more attention to. You don't get caught up in the hype and the social media stress and what have you. You do your thing. Make sure that we hear all what's going on, all the emotions, every vibe in your music. So now that you're in competition mode, you're going to be on the stage on Thursday night. We want to wish you all the best. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Let me ask you this question before I go though, because I asked my guest yesterday, Sheldon, and Sheldon is also a groovy man. Your thoughts on groovy on the same night as Power? Do you think that it can stand alone now, or Sheldon is saying they should now pair it with Calypso? So now he was saying one Calypso and then you have your groove. So instead of two Calypsos, one Calypso. And then after you have the groovy segment.
To be honest with you, I like the pair, I like the pair. You have the start, it's like a starter pack. So you have the starter pack, to bring the energy and the vibes, and then you have. I think the only disadvantage, obviously, is if an artist is taking part in both competitions. But I mean, to be doing it for all these years, and I don't think much complains about it. So
you think groovy could
stand
stay
alone if they do more with it in terms of marketing, in terms of even raising price monies and
Yep.
And
so wait, the
even with
groovy didn't get us touch up, or just the Power?
I don't think I heard.
I think more focus was placed on.
More focus was placed on.
So we didn't touch up the groovy either. I thought the groovy would
I
get a
could
little.
be corrected, but I think that
I don't know. I need to. Anybody
after
knows?
The semis, the appearance fee is still 500, and we're in 2023. So if it's not true, then they could clarify it.
500 for appearance.
500.
How much is your overall production on that night?
$300 alone is for the backups. If you have 3 backups. So if you have 4 backups, that's 4. Then you have to think about paying for your score sheets.
You gotta pay for your score sheet?
Of course, you have to pay for your score sheet. I mean, it takes time to write out scores, so you have to pay them for their time and their services. And then you have to think about your outfit.
You can do hair, you can do your makeup here.
Exactly.
What about other little props?
No, well, I think they said that they don't want any dancers on stage. So
They don't want no dancers on stage for Groovy?
for the semis.
Oh, okay.
So if it's incorrect information, at least we could address it. That's what I know. I didn't quite.
Wow. Well, I need to get some more information, so I'm not sure if someone from the Spice Mask can, furnish me with that. I think a lot of attention was more paid on the Groovy.
I thought, well, when you think about Soca Mona, you
Not
think
sure.
about Groovy and Power.
So what is the overall price for Groovy on finals? Ask me.
I don't know that. According to you saying so what happens? So you don't want to win or what? Yes, I want to win, but you didn't see who they dash,
Nah, you go with full confidence.
Well, of course, he know I like to play with him.
Going in full speed
They
ahead.
know I'm not afraid none of them.
No,
You know how the things set up, but
you gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And that's all we're concerned about. You did what you have to do. So anybody from Spice Mask with any information regarding if there's any increase in fee and prize monies for the Groovy, I'll be very appreciative if you guys can help me out with that. All right. So final word for Valene, and of course we're gonna. They say somebody just come in and they say they pack up just for you to give them a little piece again. So all right, stay there still, don't move yet, because we're wrapping up now.
From since inception, being in this industry up until now, I would just like to thank, patrons, my supporters for the continued support over the years, want to see me win bigly and just, standing up with me to see that happen. Highly appreciated.
So you got a lot of love, man, and I can always say to people sometimes you might feel that the hate and dislike is more. It's just that they're louder, but trust me, the love is stronger.
It is. Because thank you to all the media houses and stuff for your continued support as well. Because people want to hear, people want to see, people want to know. So it's always a pleasure to be here.
To build vibes.
And to create the vibes.
Valene, you're such a gem. Thank you so much for checking in with us in the room this morning. Really, really appreciate you. And yes, so you missed us sitting in your car waiting. Let me just start it over so she can give you a taste again. Thank you so much to everyone for checking into the room today. Thank you so much for the love as always. It's a good vibe. All right, so Valene will take us out, and then we come back and shut it down.
As you enter, right there in the center, something blocking it, nothing couldn't penetrate. I start to wonder what could be the matter. Dial your number to tell you to come over. You see right 141, so why not complaining? Bring your tools, it's time to walk and start the hammering. It's start to drip, you know the trick, know how to fix this thing. Come bring your pumper, say, and apply some pressure. Problems today, some boy to release some water. Come bring your pumper, say, and apply some pressure. Problems today, some boy to release some. Watch all the water come down, 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 down. Watch all the water come down, 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 down. So much water come down, 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 down. So much water come down, 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 down. So much water come down. No hesitation, we on a mission to fix the issue. Water vibration. When you use the big screw, it is the tension. Easy tension. Water stop pouring down. Use the right one for the walk, so why not? Bring your tools, it's time to walk and start the hammering. You know the trick, it's not to drip to how to fix this thing. Fix it, yeah. Come bring your pumper, say, and apply some pressure. Problems are there, some boy to release some water. Come bring your pumper, say, and apply some pressure. Problems are there, some boy to release some water. Watch all the water come down, 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 down. Watch all the water come down, 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 down. So much water come down, down, diddy down, 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 diddy down, 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 diddy down, down, down. Hey! So much water come down, So much water. Thank you so much.
You think about your business before they have you sit down here singing all day. And you got things to do and money to make.
Thank you so much for having
Thank you
me.
so
Big up all
much.
yourself, all enough.
Bring up yourself, Valene. Thank you so much for being here and checking into the room with us on this lovely Tuesday, July 25th. Thank you so much to our friends at Western Union for making this possible once again. And thank you so much to everyone on the live. You guys are just amazing. I love my lives, you know. It's always positive. It's always good vibes. I don't think I've had to block anybody on my life. So I appreciate you guys for that. The support is always amazing. So come on out, support the artist, follow Valene, love the music, share the music. Let's keep good music alive, all right? I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great Tuesday.